What is going on, everybody? It's Stuart Chris and I'm back with a new video. Today is currently day 100 of the 100 days of vlogging every single day, and we're finally here. We're finally at the day, and I felt like what better way to come back to the spot where I filmed my first ever YouTube video. And I feel like it's just a special spot in my heart that, you know, the video I filmed that day wasn't supposed to be a YouTube video. It was supposed to be an Instagram video, but it was too long, so I had to put it into YouTube. And then from there I just fell in love with YouTube. A couple months later I had a plan to do 100 days in a row, and to be honest, in my mind I was like, I could do it. You know, it's easy. Like, I feel like I could do it. I could put my mind to it and do it. And I told a lot of people, and they were like, oh, are you sure? You know, it was a time of our life where I was still dealing with some privacy issues. To record your life every single day, and I was just like, it's in my head already. I gotta go do it. So now we're here, and I did it. You know, it's been a long journey up and down, and I feel like in these past 100 days has been amazing, man. I feel like I learned so much about myself, and I feel like anything I could put my mind to, I could do it. Just to end off of the year of a bang like that was insane. Like, I really can't believe it right now. Like, it feels like another day in my life, but I feel like once this video goes up, I'm gonna feel a lot different. Everybody who hit me up, texted me, DM me, saying that they loved my videos, I really appreciate all the support. I wouldn't have done it without you guys supporting me, so I feel like I want to say a big thank you to you guys. You know, you guys opened my eyes to a lot of things. You guys made me feel seen. You guys made me feel known, and I really appreciate that. And you know, it's kind of crazy because today, 2 years ago, I woke up feeling like the worst person in the world. I blacked out, and I think I told you guys in yesterday's video, I was drinking and driving, and I somehow ended up home with just a scratch on my car. Well, my car was a little bit messed up, and I feel like that woken up my eyes so much because I feel like I could have been dead in jail, or I could have hit someone. And I felt like I woke up every single day from that day on. January 2nd, 2023, I felt like I was just waking up every single day in my life, just feeling the misery of what could have happened. And then after I kind of got myself together, I was like, God put me here for a reason. And that was just the start of a lot of things. And my relationship with God grew from there. It's just crazy how my life turned out that year. You know, it was a lot of hurt. I was probably hurt for about like 6 to 7 months, like not feeling, like I was filling with sorrow every single day, and it was not a life to live. And I really wanted to change it, because there was just always a pit in my stomach every single day, and I felt like, why am I feeling like this every single day? You know? It was just a thing of regret and something I never want to do again in my life. So, you know, after a couple of months when I just kept feeling so sorry for myself and not wanting to be here anymore, it was just insane, because every time I would drink as well, I would just drink my sorrows away. And when I was drinking, I just was not happy. I was not having a good time. I felt like I was just out drinking and ruining relationships because I was just so upset, or I just couldn't be myself. I wasn't myself for so long, that whole year. And then when I always talk about my sobriety, but when I made the decision to stop drinking, I felt that pit in my stomach was not there anymore, and I felt like I had a life to live again. And then I was rekindling my relationship with God, and I feel like He really put me on my feet and pushed me towards this, and just to make the goal to stop drinking. And literally after that, my whole life changed again. I started finally getting my thoughts back. Like, I felt like, I don't know if you guys probably do drink, but when you wake up, or I feel like all my decisions that I've been making, it was just drunk decisions. Like, even when I was sober, like even when I didn't drink the next day or anything, like I felt like everything in my life was just drunk. Like, I was just drunk. Like, I didn't care about anything. I didn't care about nobody, like the way they were treating me, how I was feeling about them. I just didn't care, because I just like, all right, we're just having fun. I don't really care, you know. I'm just living my life. And you know, it was a hard smack in my face by reality. And then right after I got sober, it felt like, man, like why was I doing that to myself? Why was I putting myself in those situations? Like, why in the world would I want to feel those feelings and ignore them? So after I got sober, all those bad times, all those bad things I've done, bad things other people's done to me, it all came to my head. And with the help of Lil Mushies. Lil Mushies kind of like shifted my reality, and it opened up a lot of trauma, a lot of things to me that I had to face, and there was no hiding from it. It was all right in front of me, and there was no, I couldn't pull it out I couldn't hide my face behind a mask no more. It was all real. And once I felt all those feelings again, like I went through all the trauma that I went, I relived it for those couple of months when I was trying to better myself, and it was a hard reality. And I just remember telling myself I never want to put myself in a position like that. I never want to live that way again, even though the majority of the reason why I turned sober was to chase my dreams, because I felt like I said, when I stopped drinking, all my thoughts and everything came back, and everything like all the dreams I dreamed as a kid, especially as an 18-year-old, like all those thoughts that I wanted to do came back in my mind. And I felt like, man, like I was neglecting this for so long, and that was another big reason why I said I want to stop drinking. And you know, it literally changed my life. It like, when they say people go sober, it changes your life, it actually does, because I'm living proof of that. Like, I always say, this is my favorite quote: the person that's in front of you is not the person I was. And that's the truest statement to my core, because I remember just the person I was, and I was just lost, I was just hurt all the time. So, and I reflected that, so it was easy for other people to notice that and just use me to the best of their ability. And you know, it worked for them in the long run. But that's what I've been needing. It got dark right now, so I had to put my flashlight on. But I feel like like I said, everybody in my life that's friendship, relationship is in my life for a reason right now. Like, I pick and choose who's in my life, because I used to be the kid who was in friend groups, like 6-7 friend groups at a time. Like, I always had to have a bunch of group of friends around me, and at the end of the day, it was just for the party life, you know. It was just to have a big group to go to the parties and all that. And I do want to, this year I do want to start going out more and enjoying my life. But it's hard when you just have your whole mind is you want to succeed, and you know, those are a lot of distractions, and I try to cut out as much distractions in my life. But I feel like if this year pans out the way I want, then I could be able to celebrate it a little bit, and I could be able to have fun. But as of right now, it's hard for me too. I feel like when I go out, I have fun, but then I just regret, like, damn, I could have been doing this. And it's something I need to work on, because you know, I'm 22, turning 23. I gotta live my life. You know, I'm not staying this young forever. So that's a little thing I want to come into the new year. But yeah, that's a little bit about my story. You guys probably heard it 100 times. That's really the big thing in my life that just really opened my eyes to everything, and that will be my story forever. You know, that part of time will be a part of my story forever. You know, and it's something that at some point I didn't even want to talk about. I didn't want to even be thinking about anything that came from that life. But you know, it's my story. I feel like that's why when I put myself to the 100-day test, and I was like, man, if you could do this, man, like, I was like, you really could do anything you want, because this is hard. You know, I stopped putting my life on the internet for a while, and you know, the only people who know is whoever watches the videos. So I feel like that's just, but I don't really think about that, because I just feel like I'm just showing you guys my day, and whoever wants to know about what I'm doing is gonna watch. So it's just like a little, I don't really know how to explain it, but yeah, I'm very proud of the person I'm becoming. And I really can't do it without the people watching me. You know, it's like I always say, it's the start of the journey. This is not gonna end. Even after this 100 days, I'm gonna be coming up with a lot of ideas. I already have a lot of ideas. I just need gotta start planning a lot better, because I feel like a lot of times through these 100 days, I learned that I have a trouble reaching out to people. I have a trouble asking people for things, because I feel like, nah, I don't want to ask. You know, I'm that type of person. I was like, I could just do it myself. And I feel like that's just been my mindset, and I want to fix that, because I feel like everybody needs help. But yeah, we're running into the next chapter, 2025, man. 2025. That is a crazy thing. I just remember 2019. Like, I feel like that was just 2 years ago, but now we are 6 years ahead now, or like 5-6 years. But that's still crazy to think about. Time just flies like that. If you guys have anything that you want to do in life, and you feel like you're not motivated, you just feel like you don't have no time for it, just do it. Because once you start doing it, you're gonna find time for it, and then you're gonna wish you started earlier. That's another thing too. You're always gonna wish you started earlier, so why not start now? I feel like if I kept brushing it on, like, oh, I'm gonna do it tomorrow with the 100 days to start it, I wouldn't be here right now. Like if I set a date and I did it, and I said I'm gonna do it today, and I ended up doing it, you know, and I actually achieved it. Like that's a big thing in my life. So this is the 100-day vlog finale, and it's been a journey. It's been a war, a lot of ups and downs, like I always said, but I'm very, very proud of it, and I'm like very, very appreciative. But I was gonna say, like I always say, I'll see you guys tomorrow, but I will see you guys the next time I post. I'm still coming up with a date I want to post on, so that will be announced probably soon, or you know, I'll do a video. Just turn on your post notifications, so when I do post that video, you guys know I'm back. You know, it won't be too long. I'll probably be in a week. It'll probably be next week that I post, because I want to, you know, I want to keep the streak going and just stay consistent, and you know, just keep doing what I want to do. So yeah, so I would just say next week there's gonna be a video for me, so turn on those post notifications. But yeah, happy 100 days, guys. Thank you for riding the journey for me, and man, it's been a journey, man. That's all I can say. But I will see you guys sometime next week, and it's 2 Chris, and I'm out. Bye.